So this time around, we're gonna do the agents again. We're gonna figure this out, see if they can be utilized any better. Again, we're gonna give them normal tasks, or not normal tasks, just specific tasks. However, this time I went ahead before this and used Claude to make a business plan. I'll just kind of show it here. I'm not going to run through the entire thing, but basically it's just a business plan for what this website is for. Um, Pretty much just a web development service. We went over pricing. We decided on how we're actually going to make money from this, what monthly fees included, costs, estimated costs, profit margins, fixed costs, target market for businesses that don't have websites, pretty much. Um, Pain points, why customers should join, competitive landscape, like other types of services. All we got to do is pretty much beat these guys. Just has to be cheaper. We went through kind of a technology stack for how we're going to host the websites and things like that. But anyway, here, I'll just scroll through it. I'm not going to run through the entire thing. Um, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a .md file format and then actually add it to our project so Claude Code can look at this and then hopefully base its decisions based off of this business plan. So, um, yeah, I'm going to put that in the project. So I just put that business plan in the project here, SiteStart business plan.md. So it's the exact copy of what we were just looking at, the document, just in a more readable format um, for Claude. And then to kind of go back a step, um, the last video, I added all the admin comms or admin page functions for this. So we have this admin login, and then it gives us our leads, kind of like a dashboard overall of how many customers we have, conversion rate. This will probably change once we go through the next iteration here with the agents. But to kind of show it, we have a notes section, created, converted, last updated, details about any leads that we received for people who wanted a site. These were just test leads, customers, and then page total. Sorry, our payment total. Um, so this worked great last time. There were no bugs. I think there was one with this logout button last time. So hopefully it's just as smooth sailing this time around. I feel like it will be. I have a good feeling about this one. Um, and then for what we're actually gonna focus on in this one, we're going to add this to our admin page. So it's gonna be managing projects, kind of see the overall status of the project that we're doing for a theoretical customer. And then we're gonna start implementing the payment stuff. So we're gonna set up a payment page where they can go to pay for the service itself and also set up the automatic subscription. I decided to make these separate. So in case they want to use a different payment method for the subscription rather than the one time. And then this billing status is I'm going to add this to the admin dashboard to see kind of like overall who's paid, who's overdue, and who's canceled. So this is what I'm going to try to focus on in this recording. I did do some pre-writing, so I'll show this here. I notice in the videos I spend a lot of time kind of just typing out the agent definitions and things like that. So I went ahead and pre-typed everything. So I'll zoom in here and then just kind of pause it. So I pretty much just pre-typed all the prompts for the agents that I want to add to the project to complete these tasks. So we have one for basically every task listed above here. And then I added uh, two more that aren't really stated up there. A Stripe integrator agent. So this one is to just handle the integration with Stripe. And then I noticed I didn't have a database manager agent. to handle any changes that are required for the database. So I added that agent here. And then I also went ahead and wrote up the plan so we can just copy paste this. So I'm not spending a whole lot of time typing it. Um, but when I actually paste this in, maybe we can run through it really quick before that. So I'm going to pull up VS Code and let's get into it. So going to open up, we're going to open up a new instance of Claude here. Actually, live, and we're going to run Claude. And then, so we're going to go to agents, like always, create a new agent, going to be in the project, going to generate it with Claude, going to go back to our Word document. I'm going to paste this in here and I'm going to let it create. All right, that one finished up. We do have a lot of agents here, so I'm going to try to run through these relatively quickly. Create a new agent, go over to Chrome, copy and paste. Things in the project, generate with Claude, paste my prompt, and then let it do its thing. All right, that one finished up. Focus, automatic color, create new agent, project, generate with Claude, paste our prompt in. All right, that one finished up. Focus, automatic color. I'm gonna make another one, paste the prompt in, wait for it to finish. That one finished up. Two more here, paste the prompt in, and then we wait. All right, finished up. Last one here, the database manager. All right, the last agent finished up. So going to escape here. I am going to go over to Chrome and make a slight edit to our plan here. We have multiple Claude Code agents at our disposal. There are some directly related to each of the following tasks that we should complete in this section. Implemented into the thing. All right, so now I'm going to copy that over, go back to VS Code, and go to plan, paste that all in. And let's see what it comes up with. I'm actually going to interrupt here because I realized that some of the message got cut off and did not um, finish up. So I'm going to, here is the rest of the message that got cut off. Make sure to add it to the initial prompt that I just sent you. So see what it says. Just make sure it understands it because we might have to just restart. Got it. Thanks for the config before I make the plan. Let me explore. Okay, beautiful. Let's let it do its thing. Finished up and it's asking some questions. So let's see. When should the customer pay the $200 setup fee before any work starts? Back to the discovery call, which you've agreed to work with. After the discovery call, yep. Should the $29 a month subscription start at the same time as the setup fee? After the site goes live. For billing says, how should overdue be defined? We can do 7 days. Do you already have a Stripe account set up with IPs ready? Yep. Submit answers. All right, let's do this. Can one customer have multiple website projects, or is it always one customer equals one website? Let's do one website per customer, just to make it easy. What projects asked if you want to track? You mentioned just started in progress. Add on hold, add canceled. Um, you can add canceled and on hold. Like, when a customer cancels a subscription, what should happen? Site stays live. Yep. Submit my answers there. See if it follows up with any other ones. Complete picture. Launch plan agent. Sign the implementation architecture. All right. Let's see how that plays out. All right. So it finished up the plan. Let's see. Let's see what its plan is. Let's give it a little run through. Admin panel, Stripe integration and status, add project status tracking, billing management, and script. Okay, that does not seem right. Admin projects, billing. Oh, okay. So that does, I see, I see. It's just the billing set of fee payment page. Drive, build order, database and foundation, Stripe library setup, webhook and payment APIs, Stripe webhook handler looks good, payment link, public payment page. Oh, okay, and it broke it up by commit. Beautiful. Admin UI, final product, database scan changes. It's gonna make all these files. We do not review all the agents. Include them in the plan. Look over. Think we have gonna include that it doesn't include anything about the agents here. And also, before it does git commits, I wanted to make sure we're not pushing anything that we shouldn't. Thing that is secure or that shouldn't be in a public repo. All right, let's see what it comes up with. It's going to read the git ignore. Okay, so it has all the agents. It's going to update the plan with the agents are there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, it updated the plan. All right, very nice. I think we're good to get going here. Um, I think we're good. Um, Last thing I'm going to tell it is plan looks great. Update the plan.md file in the project to what has already been done, and what needs to be done with these new additions before we start. I'll let it do that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can't make files in plan mode. Um, let's exit plan mode, and then we'll update the file. All right. Um, let's let it run. We'll clear the context and then start. Let's observe what happens. All right, there's the first agent deployed, database manager. So it's gonna make the database or make edits to the database for all the payment options, I imagine, and who's paid and things like that. So there goes the first one. Very interesting observation here. It seems like if we scroll back up, the agent failed multiple times. So after the database reset, it looks like it tried to do a task a couple times here and it failed. And then Claude decided that the main orchestrator was going to do it instead of the agent. I've never seen that before. I'd be curious, like what caused it to fail. I'm assuming it fixed it out um, because now we have the full submission. So now it looks like it's using the Stripe integrator agent. So yeah, that was interesting um, to see. I've never seen anything like that, but I'm glad it decided like, hey, I'm gonna drive rather than just give up completely or just get stuck in a loop. So that's great. I haven't seen this in a while, but it seems to be running two agents at once. Um, in the last section, we didn't have this, so that's um that's very interesting. I haven't seen that since the last one. It looks like the Stripe integrator is working with the payment page designer agent. Makes sense. Oh, it also looks like we ran the backend developer agent. That was one that we created way at the beginning of this project. So it's reusing those agents, which is very nice to see um, that it's utilizing all the things that we made before. So that is that's sweet. We got the two agents being used at once. That's beautiful to see. Um, yeah, we'll just let it keep doing its thing. All right, so it looks like it started. Oh, two agents again. Beautiful. Gonna mark that down. Two agents again, front end and Stripe integrating. So now it's building the subscription payment page on the front end. This will be what the actual customer side um, is going to see to make the payments from the start. So I'm interested to see how this comes out. It's falling. Um, it is not taking a long time to complete these at all. We should be finished up here pretty quickly. Then we'll test it out, of course, and in debug. So yeah. All right, it finished. It finished that up, and it looks like now it's doing the project status tracker in the admin page. So we'll see how that turns out. Um, so far, so good though. So I am going to intervene here because I did notice that it's saying that the next phase is email notification templates. And that wasn't in the plan. So I'm going to control T to see the producer. And that's what it's working on right now. Email notification templates. I guess maybe it would be maybe it decides to do email notifications if the project gets like or the payments stop coming from the customer. So I'm gonna let it do it and just see what it comes up with. All right, so it finished up the billing status page and the project status tracker. So now it's going to do that thing, this email notification template, and it is using prior agents. So we will see what this one does. All right, so it finished up. Not going to read everything it did, but I do see for next steps, I need to add some API keys. I'll have to create the ones, and I got a Stripe sandbox set up, um, so we can test these out. And then I'll add the price IDs, and then test with Stripe. So yeah, I will set up those keys in the .env file, and we'll continue. So I got the keys set up. However, I am running into a problem with the webhook. So I'm going to ask Claude about that one, and I thought I'd record it. So, um, how do I do the webhook integration on Windows? See what it says. It's the run command if I have it installed in this folder. Okay, so okay, there we go. Very nice. All right, I got that running. If you want. Oh, okay, there's our key. All right. Let me pause this and generate a new one. All right, we got the Stripe stuff figured out. Um, so I'm just going to run npm run dev to pull up the app, and we'll try it out and see how this worked out. swap over to Chrome. All right, let me log out of the admin dashboard, go back to the website, and let's see. Okay, started. Features, headers. Let's see. Let's go back to VS Code. Go to Claude. Go to localhost.admin. Go to localhost 3000 admin and log in. Press route. Go to navigate to the billing page. Click on the submission. See what the billing page looks like. Okay, let's look. Okay. Um, I do not see. Click on a submission and generate a payment link. Oh, I see. So they have to, I have to have a submission. So let me log out, go back to the website, and then I'm going to enter some test information here and submit it. All right, so let me go back to Chrome here. So I just submitted some test data. Um, let's see, I got a notification to my email, which is very sweet, saying that someone. So I'll go to admin, log in. Okay, new lead just now. Go to billing. Interesting. Okay, so right here, subscription on billing status pending last invoice period. So if we go here, we have them, and then if we go to billing, we test payment link, generate payment link, cannot read properties of undefined reading link. Let's go over VS Code. We have our first bug. We go to here, then I'm going to open the app one more time. So I will take a screenshot and then we'll go over to Claude, attempting to generate a link, and I'm getting this message. Attach the name. It says there's really no errors in the backend log. Nothing failed. We actually got a 200. Okay, it says it found the issue. Six. Try regenerating the link again. Go back to Chrome. I'm going to refresh. Payment link. Regenerate. Where is it? It seems like it's just flashing. Let me see what's happening in the back. Nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna go tell Claude what's happening. I'm gonna say, now when I click the link, it just shutters really quick and I see nothing. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some debugging. We're gonna swap over to Chrome. We're gonna go to web elements, see, enter network. I don't, okay, interesting. So if we go over to Claude, it's saying, do you see the payment page at all? I don't see the payment page at all. When I click the regenerate link button, it flickers and nothing happens, pops up. See what it says. Let me click generate payment link. Okay, causing no error. So it's 200, okay. Okay, it thinks it found it. Okay, it's telling me to try it again. Payment link, regenerate. There it is. All right. So we'll go here. Then we'll duplicate. Interesting. Okay, so now we're at the pay page. Let's see. I have no idea what those are. Let's see the payment page. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Ah, shoot. I wasn't even showing Chrome, but basically, here, I'll do it again. So I'm gonna regenerate payment link. This gives me a link here. I'm gonna copy that, duplicate the tab, go here, and we see customer test business website setup fee. That's very nice right there. It tells you what's included. Pay 200. I am going to take a screenshot because the display of those credit cards look like they're AI generated. Um, Pay 200. Let's see. So setup fee, we are in a sandbox here, which is great. I'm going to press card and then the Stripe test card. Let me enter the Stripe test card information just to be safe. All right, so I entered the test or the Stripe test card here. I'm gonna press pay, green check, payment successful. Thank you for your payment. We received your setup fee and are excited to start working. Confirmation email. You'll receive a receipt and project details via email. Project kickoff. Our team will review. If they have questions, contact support. That looks good. That email doesn't actually work. And then I'm going to just check the dashboard here. And the Stripe dashboard is saying that it was successful, the payment. That's great. Um, so before we continue on here, let's go back to VS Code and just say that little bug. So looks great, working as intended, working as intended now. I do see on the checkout page, however, that the logos for payment cards are messed up. Image to thread. Image to thread. So we'll see what it does. Let's keep exploring here. So let's do a subscription link and then copy paste that link, duplicate. And it looks like, all right, subscription tests, monthly hosting plan, regular updates, priority support, SSL, no long-term contracts, subscribe, $29 a month. Press subscribe. I'm gonna go to card. Then let me fill in the test data and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and filled in the test data here. I'm gonna subscribe. Still there. Looks like something went wrong here. I will copy and paste this. And then we'll go back to Claude. The one-time payment page first. It's Stripe Sandbox. However, when I went to the description page and after pressing submit, I was met with this error. We'll see what it says about that. In the meantime, while it figures out something to do, I am going to check if that balance actually went through to Stripe. It should have. Yep, so that payment also worked, even though on the front end it failed. Um, but it looks like Claude fixed it in real time because now we can see the error is gone. Payment successful. We received your setup fees and are excited to start working. okay. Setup here. All right, it does say setup fee. So there are some things to optimize for the site for sure, especially on the user-facing front. So I'm going to tell Claude that. So if we go back to VS Code, Stripe is working, and the pages are also working. They're working. One small thing I noticed is that after the payment is completed for the subscription, we are telling the user, thank you for your one-time payment when it is not a one-time payment. So that kind of makes sense because it is probably a default success page. So I'm going to go to the home page and then I'm going to go back to admin, paying customers, total revenue, keep billing, payment links. And if I go, I can't click in here. It says paid. So they did pay. I'm just not sure when paid, overdue, canceled, etc. starts populating. Try completing another. Okay. Claude wants me to try completing another subscription, so I will do so. So here, hide link, regenerate a subscription, close this, duplicate. Okay, that looks better there. Cancel, subscribe. Going to fill out the test info. All right, we got the test info, and we'll subscribe here. I'm not going to save my info. Subscription active. Thank you for subscribing. That looks great. I'm going to return to the home page, and then I want to go back to admin, and I see customers contacted. Person is paid. Okay, we will need to link payment link. So I'm going to ask Claude how these are. Scripted none, even though it says it. So let me swap back over to VS Code. Then there's the stats on the admin dashboard. Take a screenshot to give us some context. So, see what it says. The webhook might not be receiving or processing. see, so we might have a Stripe problem. What might not be receiving or processing it? Check a few things. Oh, okay, in our Stripe terminal. No, this is incorrect. So let me copy our key here. Shoot, copy the key, and then I'm going to paste it in my .env file. So I updated the new key, and then I also restarted the application. And we're going to try one more time to see if we have to debug. So let me stop over to Chrome. I'm going to restart. It says it's pending payment links. I'm going to regenerate a one-time payment link. Copy. Close this one out. Duplicate. Pay one. Going to enter the test data. All right, we got the test data in there. I'm going to pay. So that's good. Payment successful. Turn to home page. Going to refresh. Still nothing. Let's go take a look at VS Code. Still nothing. We're seeing nothing when I make the payment. However, in the Stripe dashboard on the web app, I see the payments are successful. Hmm. I did that and nothing happened. First verify Stripe. Open a new terminal and run that. I'm going to copy that. Um, okay, looks like it returned a bad request. I'll tell Claude that. I'm going to show Claude. This is where I'm running from. Does this look right? It ain't nothing. Interesting. What is it? Or yes, that works. Here's what I see in the back end. All right, let's try it again. General payment link. Back to Chrome. I'm gonna try this one more time. Let's enter the test data. Our recording again. Pay. Let's go over the code. No, still not. Back to Claude. Still nothing. So Claude is what I see. Weird. Oh, okay. Talking the dashboard. I mean, I'm not sure, but Hmm. Oh, there it is. The wrong count. Figured it out. Logged in to the wrong count. How do I change it? Right, I think I'm gonna have to log in. So I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna pause it. All right, so I updated the keys. I think that was the problem for sure. So let me go here. Let's try this one more time. So payment link, regen, copy, pay, card, enter the test data. So we're back here. Let me enter the test data really quick. All right, test data has been entered. Go back to VS Code, see if that, there it is. Looking good. Now let's see if the page updated. All right, so page updated. However, nothing updated on there. Go back to VS Code. Still no update on the admin billing page. So, all right, so it's working. Now let's see. Let's check the Stripe dashboard. Hmm, from the fog, webhooks are coming through. Let's check the database. What do you see in your next when the webhook arrives? Uh, Stripe webhook received. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. In my next update terminal. See what it says. What it wants to see. Make another test payment. All right. Go over to back to Chrome. Duplicate. Payment already completed. Okay, let's try this subscription. Let's fill out the test data. All right, test data is filled in. Subscribe. See if that works. If we go back to VS Code, let's check our Stripe terminal. That looks good. Node.js, Node. Actually looks good. Now if we go back here, refresh, pay subscription. Actually, very nice. All right, so that's finally working. So that was it. What else is there to test? Good. Christian payment. Okay, project pages. Let's go check out that. So we also added the billing status. Um, Making a note here. Let's go to the project. Project. We do have this one. Not started. Update status. Note. Okay, so there is a cutoff there. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Because it does. And I can't scroll down. So going to press the project page. First thing is that when I click change status, the bottom gets cut off. See attached. It's been clicked by the table container. Let me fix the overflow issue. So it'll probably do it in real time here. Fix the drop down and let's see, update. Oh, now it's cut off in the other direction. Now it's cut off in the other direction. It's gonna auto compact soon. I hope we can finish this up. I got to remember to compact more. That's for sure. All right, let's see. We'll put seems to be so cut off. I'm going to offer a suggestion. Could we make it where the outer box surrounding the thing, the user, or the customer, isn't there at all? So there's nothing to click with. Still there, still broken, still broken. Okay, it's going to compact the conversation. Hopefully that doesn't screw us. I don't think it will, but I should have compacted way earlier. All right, let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so it's going to use React, a React component node twice. I think I might be, I should be scared of that. Not. Okay, so drop down, let's see. There it is. Okay, this is looking pretty good. All right, so that seemed to be everything we wanted to add. Um, it definitely struggled with the Stripe integration. I'm surprised about that. It had two ages, um, but can't win it all the time. So, but overall, wasn't too bad. The debugging was about an hour though. But the initial build was pretty quick. Still, I mean, this is some crazy stuff to be doing for someone who, knows nothing about coding, nothing about software, nothing like that. to be able to actually implement this stuff this quickly is you know, pretty pretty crazy. So uh I'm not complaining too much because I'm just glad I it exists. But yeah, maybe we'll try some other things next time for the finishing this website up. We'll try we're gonna host it, so it's actually gonna be a real website. Um but yeah, that's this run. This one went pretty long, but a lot of it was debugging. But yeah, I still have hope in these agents. I am not gonna think they're terrible just because this one, uh, took a little bit of pushing, but um, yeah, we'll keep going here and see you on the next one.